I am at the Paul Bunyan Show, and I'm here with world famous rock star Tracy, and
hey guys.
She knows boots, and I am getting a pair of boots, and these are the boots. And so we're going to go through, we're going to talk about what they've got to offer, the different kinds they have, different styles, what they're made of, how they work, what they're for. And you're going to learn a lot on this one. You're going to want a pair of these, aren't they?
Yes, you are. You're absolutely
not
going to want a pair.
Need.
Oh, well, then they need multiples because we have, you know, different boots for different types of tasks.
There you go.
We have a lot of customers that normally use HAIX, and they want to expand and go into other styles that we offer. So this one is a perfect segue. So this is the Scout 2.0, and what this is a nice trekking, hiking, hunting boot.
Yeah.
So it's going to have Gore-Tex. It's going to have an arch support system like everything we have. It's built in. Oil field slip resistant, non-marking, but even better, so when you're walking across terrain, if it's a rocky surface, you're really not going to feel that penetrate the bottom of the boot. So really nice, and it's quite an attractive boot as well.
Yeah, the brown's all around really nice. And a lot of people think for hunting you have to have camo. Brown is camo.
Right? You are in the forest. That's exactly right.
As long as it's not something bright and shiny, that is awesome. I can
That's
see
a fantastic
nice
boot.
Toe protection.
It does. So we've got a nice rand here. So what it does, it keeps from eating into the bull hide on the leather. So it's going to extend the life of the product.
Right. These are nice boots.
Yeah. Thank you. I have a pair myself, and they're amazing. Of course, I don't have those on today.
So what we have
we're going to step over here. So these are all what we call a Class 2 cut protection boot. And what that means is that these are all tested in a lab to a certification of 24 meters per second with a saw. What you're going to get with these, that means you're going to have Kevlar all down the front of this part of the boot. You can't see it from the exterior, but it wraps around the boot. Then you've got a steel toe.
With the toe rubber protection too.
Yes, you've got the rand there. It keeps you from wearing everything out. These are all going to be waterproof. They're breathable. Arch support system built in. We have a nice little hook here that keeps the tongue in place. Nice. So when you're lacing it up.
Then you were telling me too, there's venting on here so that when you move,
absolutely,
you're actually circulating air, the venting in the tongue there.
That's correct. So we do have the most breathable waterproof boot on the market. So as you walk and move, it creates a billowing motion.
Oh, they're on the back too.
Yes, absolutely. Nice. So it's going to create more of a fresh air type of feeling, and to keep the boot as cool and dry as possible.
Nice.
And these are used in all weather, all terrain. We sell these everywhere from all the way to the south, and a lot of Canadian customers.
Right.
So a lot of people have questions about, are they warm enough, are they cool enough? Yes and yes.
Right, I know a couple guys that have these that are in Canada that have told me they have them, they love them.
Absolutely. And this one in particular is really nice because you still here have a wide enough heel breadth where you can climb using gaffs and spikes, or rope climbing. This will clear all of that.
No, is this model and the red ones, they have the same heel? Same exact heel?
Yeah, they have a pretty much the same feel, and they'll have the exact same certifications to them. The only thing is like this is our Protector Prime. This was our first generation. But since it's such a tried and true boot, we keep this one in the lineup. Oh, by the way, EH rated for electrical hazards, so for my utility guys too, great boot.
Cool.
The difference though, when you look at this boot, this is the Protector Ultra. And what we did a couple of upgrades on this boot from the orange one. So with this one, you're going to get this nice little elastic piece here that's going to keep shavings and dirt out of the back of the pants.
Out of the boots.
Absolutely.
That's a problem. Yep.
It is a problem. Got a little bit of reflective trim here, just a little bit of a safety precautionary. And of course, it's Gore-Tex, breathable. But here you're going to have ball bearings in the lacing system, so it's really nice as a nice transition as you're putting the boots on.
When you're pulling, you don't have to go down and restart pulling. You can just yank on it because it rolls so much easier.
Absolutely.
Right? The laces will last a lot longer.
Yes, they do.
And I like the double hooks there to keep them tied in there.
You still got that. And then here's the cool feature about all of these. This is it's like a dual zone lacing system. So once you get this laced up, you give it a good tug. It locks this in right around the ankle, so you're set in the boot. There's no swimming around, so you're not going to get blisters.
Right.
And it's going to maintain that proper fit with the arch support and alignment.
Nice.
Yeah. So Those are pretty incredible.
And then the green, what are the green ones?
Well,
That's just a different color?
it's really a preference, and a lot of people ask, hey, why don't you make these in brown? Well, it's a safety thing.
Right.
I mean, we produce footwear more for the safety perspective of things. So this is just a visual. If you got your foot out, you know, you're like looking, you look down, okay, there's my foot. You know what I mean?
Well, to me, the color, that orange color obviously looks great with a lot of the chainsaw brands.
Oh,
Steel,
yes.
Husqvarna.
Yes.
But the red just looks really cool, and the green you can see really nice. But I see some of the arborist guys have the green ones. 'Cause
Absolutely.
they're green guys, and they seem to like that.
They do,
I
and-
saw a guy yesterday that had the green ones on.
Absolutely, and another thing is, some people do get a little bit fashion conscious as well.
Yeah.
So they do like it. It's like, oh, it matches our logo.
Right.
So it really is personal preference for people.
You know what you got over here?
So we got over here, we got two different models. They're kind of mixed together, but I want to show a designation between the two. The ones with the orange laces are going to be our Class 1 cut protection. This one, unlike the Class 2, this will have a carbon fiber toe versus steel. It also has a puncture plate across the bottom, like this one, so if you're walking across debris and things, you're not going to feel that. It's also shanked for climbing. That sort of thing. It will clear gaps and spikes. This boot tends to be a good overall work boot, so it's a light arborist boot.
Right.
Again, there's that climate system that's consistent throughout our footwear. This is a safety feature, so you see that if you're going to cut.
Right.
Your lock-off lacing system here, it's Gore-Tex. And this particular model, because of the type of sole construction, you can have it refurbished. So if the upper, and it usually does, the upper will outlast the treads,
Right.
of course. You can have these treads resold.
Nice.
It's actually just a retreading. It's like, I want to say it's like $55 or something.
Right. So you send it right back to the company?
Actually, there's a place in California called New Shoe, and it's in San Diego. So what we do is we send our parts and pieces from Germany, and we have like certified, authorized people to work on our HAIX boots because they're pretty special. And then we start with these because there are some people that don't need the cut protection, so you just want a good, solid, sturdy work boot.
And that's steel toe also?
Yeah, it's going to be the carbon fiber toe.
Oh, okay.
It's going to have everything this boot has without the Kevlar for the cut protection.
The fiber toe is weight-wise a little bit lighter than the steel toe?
It can feel, it's pretty negligible actually when you put them hand to
When you
hand.
walk all day long, it adds up.
It could be, yes, but very comfortable boot. We sell a lot of these, also EH rated for the electrical hazard, waterproof, breathable. So there's a lot of application for this. Some guys are just, driving skidders, but they're really not using a chainsaw, or maybe they're just driving a logging truck, and they're not cutting at all. This would be a good option for them.
Right. Well, hey, I think I need to try some on.
Okay, I think we should do that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to hook you up with a pair of our Class 2 cut protection chainsaw boots. Now, we can change the color of it. This is just for sizing. So what we typically tell you is that these boots run about a half size too big on 99.9% of the people.
So I usually wear 11, but 11 and a half in boots quite often because I like to wear 2 pair of socks.
Okay.
For the extra cushion and warmth, that kind of thing.
Well, here's
so
what we'll
11
do.
Probably would be pretty good.
We'll start with the 11, and we can always work our way up or down. So
sounds good.
let's see. We just happen to have one right here.
Red ones are pretty too.
Yeah, they're so nice, right?
Favorite color. Let's just see.
Here's
Oh,
what
they
we
are
need to
big.
do. Yeah, I kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try 10 and a half.
Sorry.
I'd rather have it be a little big than small.
Okay. So let's try this beautiful green one. This is our Protector Ultra Lime Green. Of course, we've got those nice little rollerball eyelets. We've got this lock-off lacing system. Just need to pop in here, give them a tug.
That's a good way to write.
Yeah, good thing I don't have nice fingernails. Not today, anyway. Okay, so have you try that. So what we're looking for when you get the boot on.
Yep. You're right. You're a professional. Yeah, I could get another pair of socks on you out there, so.
Okay.
You just happen to have socks here too, don't you?
I do. Because the one thing people do forget about is how important socks are.
Yeah.
So anytime you are going to wear a boot that has any type of waterproof lining, whether it's Gore-Tex or something generic, it's always best to wear like a merino wool.
Yep.
Because it'll extract moisture. The worst thing you can do is wear cotton socks.
And that's what these are, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, I know.
you really got to change your ways. So yeah, but it's really, I mean, any type of merino wool is perfect, because what it'll do is it'll pull the moisture from the foot, and even in cold or hot temperatures, it will maintain your feet to be dry, you know, and dry feet are healthy feet.
Well,
so.
I don't want to break open your pack of socks there. I'm just going to put my crappy cotton.
You're going to put your crappy cotton ones
Yeah,
back.
'cause I want to wear 2 pairs just to make sure.
Okay,
That's
well,
what I
yeah,
usually
you
wear.
know, maybe I should give you a pair and let you try them out, you know.
I could do that too. Let me just.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay, let's just try this quick and see. Merino would feel better.
Yeah, I think it would. I think it would.
That's perfect fit then.
Because you know what? And guess what I have for you? A bona fide pair of
HAIX.
socks just for you.
Yeah, just for you guys that didn't listen in the beginning, it's HAIX is how you say it.
HAIX, like you're going hiking.
Yep, HAIX.
We are a German manufacturer.
All right.
And we make all of our own boots, guys. That's something you don't hear of anymore.
They're made in Germany.
Yes.
I mentioned that before.
Yep, we have 2 facilities, Germany and Croatia.
Oh, really?
Yes, absolutely. And you want to know something really cool about this boot too?
Yeah.
The liner is affixed into the midsole. So guess what? This liner does not come out of this boot.
Look at the steel in it.
Yep, got the shanking there for long walks and or climbing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and here you can see the
what I like
Kevlar.
about these versus some of the crappy ones like I've got here is that I like the higher ankle.
Yeah,
I have weak ankles because I just do, and I don't want to roll my ankles any more than I have to. And
absolutely.
these are nice and high. Oh, yeah.
And you're going to be in compliance with OSHA, with this being a Class 2 cut protection.
Yeah, and you don't want to be fighting OSHA.
No, you don't.
It's like the IRS.
That could be a safety risk, among other things.
Okay, let's go. We got like 7
And we also make nice brush kits too to clean your boots
Nice.
and a specific polish that's silicone based that does not clog the pores of your boots.
Nice. I do that right.
It just keeps getting better.
They're so new. They don't want to be tied yet.
Right.
Holy smokes. That is ankle support.
Yes. So these boots for a break-in time,
Yes.
people ask that. That's a big question. So not only do they run a half size too big, these boots can take anywhere from right out of the box for some people and up to 2 weeks of break-in time. So just be cognizant of that. We do use bullhide leather. No one else uses
These are
that.
serious boots. You can tell there's
That
a
is
big
a s-
difference.
it's a serious
They're
boot.
not toy boots like those.
No.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I feel like a tall man too. Look at
Well,
that
notice it
going
makes you
here.
stand up straight too. Puts everything in the proper alignment.
Yeah, nice.
Orthopedic fit is very important to us.
I can see is just feeling the construction of it compared to other boots. When a log lands on my foot, it won't hurt. These are serious.
It is a serious boot, and actually, if you guys take a trip down, we've got the NATS, North America Training
Yeah.
Solutions. Go down there. Those guys all wear HAIX that are doing the safety training.
Well, we'll do some shots of that later.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, those are nice.
Of course, you can tell we're at the outdoor Paul Bunyan logging show.
Yeah.
Our rugs are usually not that dirty, but
Yeah, you're close to being outside of here.
yeah.
Very nice. I like them.
Thank you. I like your hat.
Thanks. Everybody likes the beaver hats.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch my beaver.
That's really nice, actually. It's a little coarse.
Well, it's because it's got the guard furs because this is winter beaver, so it's got longer hair. In the summer,
Ah.
they're shorter and softer.
So there's.
yes, there's different. Yeah.
I didn't know that there was difference in a winter and a summer
Oh yeah.
beaver.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well,
you put coats on in the winter, right? It's cold here today.
Yes, it is. I have multiple layers on.
Layers.
I have 4 HAIX jackets and shirts on today.
Tell everybody how this works when they buy a pair or they come to a show. Because you guys try them on, you get them all set up.
So what we do, as you can see, we have an array of sizes and styles. So we can talk to people about them, find out exactly what they need to use the boot for. They come in, we ask them some questions, and then we try to fit the person with the right boot, because not every boot is for every person. So they just come in, we size them up, we take orders for them, and then we ship it to their house. It's really that simple.
And what's the show special now?
Okay, so the show special on these boots during the show, these red and green ones are $2.99 each. You come down to the orange, these are $2.89 each, all class 2 cut protection. All of these class 1 cut protection that we covered earlier, the light arborist working boot, this one is $2.29 at the show. And this particular work boot, I want to say is $159. Maybe I got that wrong. But I mean, it's a substantial discount. It's actually even a better discount than we can even purchase for our own families. So, but you can only get those at shows. And for those that aren't ready to buy today, we have a nice little coupon. So you can take a look at the code. I think you guys are gonna put something up on your YouTube channel.
Yep, we'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, so you can either scan it or you can go to this website here. And if you use this code, whatever the lowest price is, you get an additional $35 off.
Yeah, very nice. And,
yes.
And this is something, if you run a chainsaw, this is about as the safest boot you're gonna get. Just a steel toe boot is a good idea, but these have all the additional features that you're not gonna get in other steel toe boots. You're gonna have the Kevlar all the way through on the tongue, right? Is it on the sides?
It's already here, so we can take a look here.
Yeah.
So you see the yellow?
That's the Kevlar.
That's the Kevlar. And the Kevlar actually even bridges and goes over the toe, so you've got a little double here.
Right.
So it wraps, if you can imagine looking at your foot, it wraps around the front.
Look at that, there's HAIX tennis shoes.
Yes, well, you know, these are special, you know.
So
Had to get these from Germany, so.
So for those of you that want a pair, go to HAIX. It's HAIX, is it .com? Do you have a HAIX?
Yes.
It's HAIX.com.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
there you
correct.
go.
So, and we have a lot of other boots as well. We don't just do logging boots. We're the largest fire boot manufacturer in the world.
Fire boots,
So firefighters, smoke jumpers, you know, anything with wildland, EMS, police, military, and safety toe.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time.
You guys got to get the boots, don't they?
Yes, and come see Tracy or any one of my colleagues here. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Have a good
That's it
one.
for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke the buttons, hit them all. Hit the like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Tomorrow I'll be back 5:30 a.m. with another video for you. And you know what you need to do now? Go to my channel. There's 800 videos waiting for you to watch.
Good night, Irene.